Christy Harris. At this point, being fired for speaking to her would be the least of my problems. Getting into a psych ward to interview a patient is just a mere violation of hospital policy. Lucky for me, I've got an angle. I bullshit the counter guard that I have a victim inside and believe that the fire alarm is in relation to her well-being and not to evacuate her as she could be in danger. That gets me in. The place has been evacuated. I think it would make anyone crazy. I hope they get the message. There she is. Maybe my entrance was a little abrupt, but she seems relieved to see me. I demand to know who killed Carlos and Father Paul and possibly attacked Freddie. She doesn't know who Freddie is. I know she knows he's here. Throughout her life, she had been told a tale, a legend, what she called a spook story to get her on the right track. It apparently backfired. She had been told about her heritage and that she's in line to be the last bloodline to an ancient cult, how the founder of the cult had changed the ways and created a protector of sorts, and Father Paul was right in the middle of it. What of Father Paul? Why was this thing responsible for his death? She looks as if she doesn't know and breaks down when I leak that Father Paul was dead. I should have been more tactful. This interview was lost, but anyway, before she loses base, good old Senator Harris had told her daughter that she was molested by Father Paul. "Hey," I yelled to Brecken, "we've got to move." Brecken is hysterical, watching from the circus in Rodriguez's room. Freddy's of little use to us. Let's move. I tell him my theory on this bizarre case, but I keep things from him. I just don't know yet. It's not clear. I stop to think. It thinks that it is protecting Christy. Brecken looks at me strange. We pass by the fireman to our car, looking up at the window where my nightmare hit a climatic apex, or so I thought. Why am I calling it? It seemed most appropriate at this point. What the hell was on that tape anyway? Brecken informs me that it seemed like a Bible study. I couldn't tell if he was being sarcastic or not. He lied her down on the bed. Yeah, just a fucking Bible study. Then made her recite passages in Latin over and over. That was it? The tape was short. Brecken got a chance to read the journal and how Father Paul was a moderator to this cult, the Knight of Floros. Seemed to be a peacekeeper of sorts. A lot of squabbling going on. Father Paul stated he was in fear of what was to come and making preparations to bring forth the Recollection, whatever the hell that is.